Okay, in part 3 we're going to take a look at gameplay. So I'll go to game start. So basically you've got your 3 ships here, all perform very, very differently. The game's been criticised for being quite short, but I mean with 3 different games and the weapons, 3 different fighters and the weapons systems that you can use, it adds quite a lot of depth to the game. And apparently there's another couple of ships that are hidden, which I'm not quite sure how you unlock yet, but that's kind of something to think about. So we'll do a bit of gameplay with each ship first. So I'm going to pick this one. If you press start on any of these ships, it's kind of like it's an override, so basically you can attach any weapon that you basically want to the ship to start off with. So basically I've got the 2 Vulcan cannons on in this ship. This ship is basically, with the setup that I picked, basically it's got 2 weapons that you can kind of swap between, as well as a default machine gun that will appear when you actually lose your weapon. So basically you're fighting the gun pods here, and they're leave weapons that can, that'll drop, and they get added to the ammo for the actual for the ship that you're using itself. So I'll collect this spreader. You can have a look at that. So that one's facing backwards now. If I change the layout of the ship, which you can do, it'll add it to the bottom and it'll fire forwards. There's a cannon there as well, so I'll add the cannon. That's quite powerful. So yeah, I've just died. But yeah, with this configuration, you have got the 2 weapons. Now the different configurations mean that your ship does different things. If you press the R2 button, you'll speed up. I think there are 4 levels of speed. So that's setup number 1. There's the Wasp ship. We'll the Wasp weapon even. So we'll take a look at the second ship now. So basically now I'm going to select the second ship. This one's got 3 weapons that you can cycle through, but you can only use one at a time. So, yeah, there I can go. I can swap it onto my back or onto the belly of the ship. I've got my default machine gun there that you didn't see in the last video because it was hiding, basically because I had 2 weapons. Now because I've got the Vulcan selected and I've collected the Vulcan again, that means I had ammo to the actual Vulcan itself. So there, I've got two weapons loaded. So yeah, I can swap between the weapons that I've got there now. So I'm gonna pick up a 3rd weapon. There we go. So yeah, by pressing by pressing R1, I can swap the weapon that I collected from the gun pod. So you can do various strategies with the different ways that you can play the game. I'll show you the 3rd ship next. So yeah, here we go. Basically this is the 3rd ship. Let's get going with that one. So basically with this one you've got 1 weapon, but you've got a double powered machine gun. I quite like playing like this. It's quite kind of stripped down. you've just got to concentrate on two weapons. I quite like playing this way, it has to be said. Playing with three weapons seems such complicated. It's not really that kind of free flowing. So yeah, I'll show you a bit of gameplay now. I just sped up there. You can see you can speed up quite fast. I love the Vulcan cannon. I do think it's the best weapon in the game. But as you'll see, I mean the game whips along at quite an impressive speed, and it uses that 3D angle quite well. Kind of whipping in and out the scenery. Here we go. This is a fantastic set piece. It has to be said. I mean, I've never seen a game where you fly through the cityscape, destroying all the neon signs. It's excellent. So this is the Wasp. It's probably the most powerful weapon in the game. Just makes mincemeat of the most of the bad guys. Oh, we've got to watch out for those for the bullets. Sometimes the bullets look like they're part of the scenery when they're not quite. Okay, mid-level boss number 1. This one can be quite tricky sometimes. Oh dear. That was quite lucky. Yeah, a little underpowered at the moment, but I'm trying to concentrate and talk at the same time. I'm having trouble with it. Has to be said. Got the Vulcan. Grab the Wasp as well. Here we go. It's a lovely effect. Reminds me a little bit of R-Type 2 with the tunnel section at the beginning. Yeah, I think as you'll agree, the graphics might not have aged amazingly well, but it's still bloody good fun. It really reminds me of Thunder Force for some reason, this game. Thunder Force 5 even.